Hi, everybody. I wanted to share a quick little story about the best day of my life that actually came as a surprise to me. So, when we're thinking about like the best day of your life, you're usually thinking about something monumental like getting married or the first, your child being born, which makes sense. And that's what I used to think too, until I was hiking the Israel National Trail and we were doing a hike through the desert, which is basically, if you don't know what the Israel National Trail, what the desert part seems like, it is like the Grand Canyon, but a much smaller version of the Grand Canyon. It's beautiful, it's vast, it has all these caverns, and there's just millions and millions of years of history just reading it through the rocks and the walls of the rocks. So I was hiking through that, and because it was after the first rain, there was water going down and like beautiful sweet grass everywhere. I climbed up and I sat on this top of this cliff. And like it's not even a drizzle, it's a mist. And I took out my phone and I had like enough service, which I hadn't had service in like a week. And I put on my favorite song, took out from my backpack a mango that was perfect. It was like perfectly juicy, perfectly ripe. And I was eating this mango, listening to my favorite song, looking out to the vast canyons of the Israeli desert after the first rains. And then the thought, I call them sneeze thoughts, which is basically like you didn't do any probing to think positively, like from your subconscious, a beautiful positive thought came through. And this sneeze thought came up and it was like, this is the best day of your life. And when I thought it, I was like, it is. Like this is the best day of my life. And since then I've had a lot of moments like that where just things align and things seem perfect, and it just there's movement happening. And now I'm understanding as an older that these are just moments of flow, moments of opening myself up to what can be better, what can be better than this, what can be better. And by asking myself questions like, how can I make this moment even better, how can I make this moment even better, has really kind of shifted. Instead of thinking of what's wrong and criticizing the moment or shutting down a moment, like being stuck in traffic or, waiting for a friend to come, all those tiny moments, just by taking some autonomy and asking yourself, how can this moment be even better? What is the parallel? Taking my phone out and listening to my favorite song, taking that mango out from the backpack. What can happen in my day to day life when I ask myself, how can I make this moment even better? Because it will definitely reveal itself. If you're clickety clacketing on the computer, it might be making yourself warm tea. If it's waiting for your friend, it might be taking out your book and reading it or talking to the person at the restaurant who's also alone. Asking yourself, what can I do to make this moment better, allows there to be a lot more potential to have a lot more perfect days throughout your life and not just on those monumental moments of weddings and births. So I hope that gave you a lesson. And I hope you guys begin asking yourself, how can I make this moment even better? Starting today, starting with your next mediocre moment. Anyways, thanks everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.